Michael and Sean here, and today's video is basically about we're just wanting to tell you more information about ourselves. So basically, I finished school around about 4 months ago, something like that, maybe 5 now. It was in May this year anyway. And Michael is more or less, he's still at school.
Yep.
And he's in about, well, up here they call it school years start as in primary 1 all the way to 7 if you're in primary school. But if you are in high school, it starts, they call it different from some other countries. It's it starts from first year all the way to 6th year. First year is the very first year. You probably guessed that, but 6 years the last. But
So I'm in 4th year.
Michael is in 4th year, as you just said. I think that in England would be about year 10 or something, maybe. I could be wrong. You could write a comment if you're wrong. But if not, well, in America it was things like 10th grade or 11th grade, I don't know. It's something like that anyway. I'm not really good with these school things in different countries. But anyway, I'm unemployed basically, making YouTube videos nearly every day. It's not really a job that I'll keep. It's not I'll keep doing these, but I might not have as much time once I actually find a job.
Yeah. So basically, we told this in our first video, but we live in a little town called Huntley, and there's nothing to do really. And it's more or less Huntley, Asda, in a sweetie shop, and that's about it.
And if you're wondering who's playing on this gameplay, this is Michael playing on his Xbox. He played this game last night, and then I more or less came over to his today, and we're more or less recording it.
Yep.
He gets about 18 to 1 or something like that, but more people were joining the game because there wasn't really a big lobby. It was a 3-on-2 for a while.
Yeah, their teams will go really high. Anyway, so I'm Michael. We live in Huntley, and I do stuff in my spare time like COD, and I go out. But there's not a lot of things to do, so I basically more or less just walk around, basically just go in circles. It's just really boring. So
And while I wait for you basically to come out of school some days,
you sleep.
basically, but you're on holiday at the moment. You got 2 weeks
Yeah,
off.
we've got 2 weeks off. I don't know if you've heard of it, but in England you don't get it. But up here we call it the tatty holidays.
Which you might find it weird, but if you're new to some of these Scottish words, tatty is basically a potato. But
Pretty much.
I don't know why we call them tatties. It's just a different name, I suppose. But
It's just Scottish.
yeah, some schools up in Scotland, near Glasgow or whatever, which is 2-3 hours away, they only have 1 week off, and that's next week. Cause I only know that because I have family down there.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, really. But I'm 16. I might have said.
I'm 14. And I think the best thing is me and Sean have been friends since primary. Since primary 5.
Something like that. Primary 5 for you, 7 for me, was it, or 6? Maybe
6 for you. Primary 5 for me.
yeah, something like that.
Basically, my whole life, I don't know. My mum and dad must love to move house. Because I have moved about 9 times. I've lived on farms, I've lived in cities, I've lived in towns, I've lived in the middle of nowhere. I used to live next to my grandma when I was about 4. But I moved there because my mum got was having another baby, and there wasn't enough room in the house. It was only like a 2-bedroom house, and I like was not going to share a room. Even at the age of 4, I was still like, I'm really cunt. So basically, and then we moved to like Camney, Cumminston, Tarvis farm, another farm, and then I moved into Inverurie, and then I moved into Turriff, and then I moved into, where did I move? I moved like to here, basically, Huntly. And then that's about it. So,
My life, I've lived in Huntly, sadly, all my life, basically, ever since I was born back in 1995, and basically, I've more or less, well, it's kind of the same as Michael in a way. I have like one sister, and there's only more or less 2 of us. I live with like my parents, but yeah, again, it's more or less just the same kind of stuff. While Michael's at school or whatever, once I met him, I more or less sleep until he gets out of school. We do have other friends sometimes that hang out with us. They might be in some of these videos just doing their commentary. We have this boy called, not Christopher Barron, but everyone calls him CB because we never made that up. I met him back in like when I started high school, back in like first year. Everyone just made the nickname up for him because it was more or less just his initials, and it was easier than saying Christopher every time, I suppose. But
pretty much.
he does get slagged off a lot because he's a bit big, and he wears some weird clothing after last weekend, Saturday night, this past Saturday night.
He came in, I don't know, like, I forgot the word, is it fluorescent?
Yeah.
He came in like a really bright green jacket, like one of those wears if you like work on the road, or like work in an airport, one of those big things. That was my one death. I was so disappointed. He didn't even look at me.
But again, he said the reason was because it was raining on Saturday night badly, and it was his dad's jacket, and his excuse was that he doesn't have any waterproof jackets for the winter. Well, it's not exactly winter yet, but some days it's cold like that, some days it's like summer again. Like today it's quite warm.
Yeah, the thing I find strange about Scotland is you never know what type of weather you have.
In summer, we more or less have like the weather you get in winter.
Yeah, in summer, I think the lowest we had was about 10 degrees Celsius. In October, well, just like, I don't know, today we are 23 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So it's really strange.
Basically, you never know what to wake up to.
Yep, it could be snow one day and then bright sunny sunshine the next. Okay, basically, if you need anything for us to talk about, or any topics,
we're more or less out of ideas. Really.
Yeah, we have no ideas what to say. So if you would help us, it would be really appreciated.
It took us about maybe a day and a half or something to think about what we're going to speak about today.
Yep.
We made a video last night, but it wasn't very good, so we thought we'll just start fresh, think of something overnight, sleep on it, and we only really thought something talked about maybe 10-15 minutes ago.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're like 18 to 1.
I don't get any more kills for 40 seconds. I run all the way over there. I get about 3 assists.
Just speed this up.
Oh, I only got 1.
Ranked up. And there you go. 18 to 1, 18.00 ratio, 4 assists, and basically that's today's video, I suppose.
Okay, so give the video a like, subscribe,
If
and
you want more,
we will see you later.
Have a nice day.